is very interesting, and it's interesting to try to analyze and go into their, they might be thinking, why Hikaru is kind of feeling that it's a crucial moment already in move 1. Because the thing is that before I asked you that, is it already the stage before move 1 for Vincent thinking about the strategy of the match? Whether should I play c4, c5, but that would be symmetrical, and it also means that probably for Hikaru it will be kind of easy to play position, yes. Right? While if I go d4, Magnus was not so big fan of that. Actually, clearly he emphasized it, that after b5 he thinks it's not the best move, d4. At the same time, then the pawn structure is not symmetrical, and actually Vincent controls the center, which is also quite very much in his style, right?
Yeah, and also I think here very important to highlight that Vincent is a natural born d4 player. Yeah, all his childhood, all his career, he was playing d4. Then he combined with first move knight f3, c4 and everything, but still deep inside him he is really a d4 player. And then in such an important game like today, in the second game of the semi-final, he probably wants to be in a situation where he feels the most harmony. You have to c4, c5, for example, for a player like Magnus. Okay, I have played hundreds of c4, c5s in my life with white and with black. For Vincent, probably he never in his life played ever c4, c5 from the black side. Yeah, that's a completely different kind of situation. In this regard, I'm very happy that he opted for d4.
Well, it is, I think, a very interesting moment from the point of view that it's already from move 1. The psychological battle is starting as well, also as in the board. But let's see what Keymer had to say before the game. How did he feel about the match?
Vincent, how are you feeling before this rather important day?
Yeah, quite good, and also surprisingly calm. Maybe it's... Yeah, because things have been going quite well, and also, the feeling is clear that I can't do much to prepare for the game. So yeah, I just came here as fresh as possible, and will now give my very best to play as good as I can.
giving up. How do you even fight this? There's nothing left on the board.
He's going to exhaust every ounce of brain power he has, and every second that he has on the clock will still make a move. Bishop slides up, out of danger. Of course, there's still the option for that bishop to trade for the knight, and then we're just playing into a rook versus a bishop endgame.
You can give a check and win it by force. You could also come up with your own rook, blocking the white king. Gives a check, king forced to step up, give another check, win the pawn. And then march up the board with the remaining pawn on the left side. It's a clear-cut winning plan for black.
Nothing Vincent Keymer can do, no counterplay. The bishop will not be able to support its pawns running forward. The black corner pawn is going to be so fast, sprinting towards glory, costing white his bishop. This one is over. Vincent Keymer's about to resign. Wow, Hikaru, he turned it on. He went up a gear. Vincent couldn't stay up to speed there.
So maybe here and now, Vincent's asking himself, where did it all go wrong along the way?
It was a really well-played game. I mean, even the middle game sort of keeping his chances, trying to hold on. But Hikaru, once he got the upper hand, he just cracked down all of Vincent's pieces, never really giving him the time to detangle. And I wonder if it comes down to a decision of getting your king to safety, the castling decision that Vincent Keymer took, and Hikaru finding the brilliant long castle himself, which sort of just sealed Vincent's fate with an attack on the right side.
That was definitely where it turned when Hikaru shocked Vincent, shocked us by castling the whole way across the board. Hikaru actually had better options, far from perfect game from both, but ultimately momentum on his side ever since that moment. Vincent looks heartbroken. This is a sight we haven't seen before this season in classical freestyle chess. Vincent Keymer about to resign.
Yeah, well, Tanya, you mentioned Hikaru about to do what no one else has been able to do just yet when it comes to freestyle chess and playing against Vincent Keymer. He's also going to do what no other player did in this very round, get a victory with black. We do have another result from that battle for 5th place, and it is going to be Maxime Vachier-Lagrave taking a win over Nodirbek Abdusattorov. They even up at 1-1. There's the handshake between these two players, the first of our semifinals to conclude. It's Hikaru Nakamura taking down the defending champion in Vincent Keymer. He moves on to the finals.
Our first finalist, and so well deserved after the performance that he just put on. Just incredible chess by Hikaru Nakamura as the players sit down to analyze. Should we listen in?